Okay, today we are playing a game on the Horizon Lunar Colony. We are in the Gold SR range, and we will be playing Zenyatta the entire way through. Our current team composition is Orisa, Roadhog, Tracer, Symmetra, Ana, and Zenyatta. So I'm not particularly excited about the combination of DPS we have, because I don't feel like Tracer, Symmetra really benefit that much from playing with Orisa, Roadhog, to be honest with you. You know, I guess, like, Symmetra is along a similar line to Bastion and Torbjorn, but like, she's not exactly using her turrets in the same way as they do, so it's not quite the same. And Tracer is like, gains nothing from playing with a bunker comp, really, so, you know. I don't like the DPS we've got with this team, but other than that, whatever. Let's just start the game. So, we've got to defend Horizon first. Significantly less arduous than attacking Horizon, but God, I hate the fucking moon. Fuck the moon. It's a lot better after they changed the map around a little bit, but I mean, come on, fuck the moon. So we've fallen off of the high ground, which is very unfortunate. Currently don't have our Harmony Orb on anybody. We want it on somebody. I like to keep it on not the tank, personally. I mean, if you got a Tracer, you want, or just a flanker in general, I should say, a Zenyatta. You want to try and keep it on the flanker as much as possible, because Zen synergizes well with the flankers, because he can actually heal them outside of his line of sight, which is very rare as far as healers go. But I don't like keeping it on the tanks, just because Zen's really bad at healing up, like, large amount of health quickly. So I prefer to leave the main healer to deal with the tanks, and then as Zen just keep it on, like, the DPS instead. Unless, like, the tank's getting fucking beat to death right now, and just, like, any little helps, right? So I actually saw that Ana was dying a little bit sooner than this, and we haven't reacted yet, because right there, Ana's in critical health right now. So, and, oh, now we're like, oh shit, Ana's in critical health, and a little bit late. She'd already started healing herself by that point. So Roadhog's gotten into a scuffle down there with Reinhardt. We've put Discord on Reinhardt. We've moved it to Moira. I'd rather keep it on Reinhardt right now, just because Reinhardt's the one that's out of position. Moira isn't. And Moira can always just fade away, right? Reinhardt, however, very far up presently. I'd rather try and keep it on him, because now we're like, oh shit, now I gotta put it back on Reinhardt again, but he's behind the shield. Oh no. And, like, Roadhog wants that boy dead. I mean, he does this, so we get to put it back on him again. I'd rather it just be on him the whole time in there. Moira wasn't the one out of position. And just general priority is, like, the one that's out of position is the highest priority, because they're the easiest one to kill. So Roadhog was, like, really upset he hadn't got a kill by that point. He went all in on that Reinhardt, and he sure did get her. So, her? Reinhardt's not a her, I don't think. Got him in the end, though, so, you know. Well, imagine that, later, like, way further down the line in development, we've got, like, young Bridget and old Bridget, when she's just fully Reinhardt at that point. Just give Reinhardt a Bridget skin, right? Perfect. Problem solved. Way easier. So I'm guessing somebody's in space right now, because Orisa seems very concerned about the space situation, but I don't know who's out there. Roadhog's way fucking far up. He shouldn't be all the way up there, because look how fucking far he's got to go to get back to safety if anything bad happens all the way out there. Holy shit, he's got to go the whole way back, hasn't he? He can duck in the doorway on the side, I guess, but he's still got a long-ass way to go to get back to actual safety. So they've got a Reaper. That's very scary to us as Zenyatta, because if Reaper gets behind us and we didn't notice, oh god, we're just pretty fucking hosed, aren't we? So, ooh. Reinhardt just used Earth Shatter, but, like, isn't the only... Oh, I went forward instead of backwards. Isn't Roadhog the only one down there with Reinhardt right now? Like, did he just decide fuck Roadhog pretty much? Yeah, he just decided fuck Roadhog pretty much, it looks like. I mean, I guess he's fucking dead, right? Ooh, fucking got him. Alright, we've become the most powerful creature in existence. All's well. It's a good thing we didn't use trance in there, right? Because, oh, well, this, you know, this is very tedious, isn't it? Because I would have probably just used trance. Well, I know I would have just used trance as soon as I heard barrage happening right next to me. But instead, we had, I don't know, the courage to not do that, and we ended up just killing a bunch of people instead. I 100% just used trance as soon as I heard barrage go off, because It's one of those ultimates where once you hear it going off, you pretty much usually just push the button. Because you don't usually get a lot of time to really think on the situation, you know? But anyway, we didn't, so it ends up working out. Now we've got trans to use for the next team fight instead. And we should realistically only have to win one more team fight at this point, unless they do like a stellar job of resetting in between these fights, which they won't, but you know. Theoretically, it could be 2 more if they were real fast, but they won't be. They won't be real fast. Ryan apparently is going up the right-hand side, and we got this happening over here. This is not a good time to use trans, because we are 100% getting stuck on the wrong side of this wall. Like, you know, right reaction, definitely. Oh, I'm getting pulled into the graviton, so I need to use, and my teammates are probably coming in here with me. Gotta use trans. We're on the wrong side of the wall. So, now, Anna died anyway, and now we don't have trans. God damn, he must be mad. I'd be mad. We got that guy. So, fight's still going well anyway. Thank goodness we just absolutely annihilated Reaper, otherwise things could have gotten a lot scarier. Also, their team, like, one guy, like, imagine if Zarya did that with her teammates, right? Wouldn't that have been incredible? Instead of just Zarya up there. So the enemy team helping us out a little bit as well. Very obliging of them. Here comes Farah. Nope, never mind. Never mind. False alarm. False alarm. Oh, Sombra got in. We killed Ryan? I didn't know. Nice. We killed Ryan. Miraculously enough. I was like, we killed Ryan? I didn't even know we were shooting at Ryan. We got him. So there you go. Can't lose suddenly. Isn't that incredible? That's always a very liberating feeling. Can't lose, can only not win. Dramatically better result than losing, right? If anybody tells you they'd rather lose than draw, just call them a fucking liar to their face, because they are a liar. So, God, every time a game ends in a draw, some motherfucker goes, I would have lost rather than draw, because then at least I wouldn't feel like the game was a waste of time. No, it'd be worse than a waste of time for you, wouldn't it? Because now, not only did this game result in you losing point, right? Like, so right now, you just didn't gain any, lose any. If you lost instead, right? Now you go back. So you gotta win a game to get back to here to get any further, right? So it's actually worse. So no, you wouldn't have rather lost, because that doesn't make any fucking sense. So suddenly, we've decided to go down to potato quality right here. So let's fix that real quick. There we go. Fucking YouTube. Whatever. Anyway, so now we've got to attack, and we've still got the Symmetra, so, you know, that's cool. We got the Widow. I'd be a little, you know, hesitant to pick Widow myself, because given how badly that attack round went for them, who doesn't expect to see, like, Bastion Orisa around this corner, right? You know, that's just kind of where it usually goes from that point. So, Winston's all the fuck way in there, making it as hard as possible to heal him, which is very nice. Oh god, don't go through this teleporter. That's where the danger is, right there. We had gold damage ever so briefly. That's where the danger is. Don't go through the teleporter. We don't want to be, like, standing on the point as Zenyatta, if at all possible. That was only our first death? Damn, good job, us. See, we didn't die, did we? Oh, it just felt like we did, because we were stood right next to, like, Barrage and Death Blossom at one point, right? But we survived, so great job, us. Yeah, that's where the danger is. We don't want to go stand on the objective unless we have to. Definitely don't want to teleport into the danger. So, there goes the rest of the team. Who's Harmony Orb on right now? I haven't really kept super close track, admittedly. Though, other than that one time, it just wasn't on anybody. We got it on Mercy right now, that's fine. Then people start, you know, going all over the place. We're a little slow to move the Harmony Orb onto Symmetra right there. Who was the one that needed it the most pressingly at that point in time. Roadhog's doing that. Managed to build his ultimate up pretty quickly, but unfortunately we just kind of killed him instead, so, So, anyway, things are going pretty well. We lost a couple people, but we've got Trance. We're just going to use Trance right now to try and make sure we win the fight, which, I'm admirable. I respect the desire to keep people alive. How healthy is Winston right now? Winston's like half. He's getting chased after by May, but May's like pretty far behind, and Winston, like, he's a pretty jumpy boy, right? So, like, I don't use trance yet. I save it a little bit longer. Now, I was thinking about it, don't get me wrong. I'm like, alright, we're probably gonna use trance in this fight just because Mercy's already dead. So, like, we're gonna end up using trance at some point during here, but I don't use it yet. I save it a little bit longer than when we did it right there. Just because just this May, I'm not overly concerned about. Now I'm concerned about it. That's where I want to use trance instead. So, you know, definitely correct line of thinking, because Mercy's dead, Zen's the last one alive, fight's like almost over, almost undoubtedly we'll use trance at some point just to try and make sure we win the fight. But just a little bit longer than that. You know, it's all about figuring out exactly how much greed is the right amount of greed. And we could have gone with a little bit more greed right there. Just because Winston wasn't getting chased by anything overly threatening at the time. We are going headlong into the danger right now. Who's near us right now? And nobody's near us right now. We saw Winston was doing this, which he shouldn't have been doing. Don't get me wrong, that's Winston fucking up over there. But then we went, I'll save you, Winston. Oh, Winston's dead. Well, I'm here. Hey guys, ting ting ting, and then we died. So that's not the correct line of thought right there. Just back the fuck out, pretty much. I don't go in to try and save the guy at all. Just because I go, that guy's doing dumb shit. He dead. And I just leave him to die. You know, some people perhaps care about their teammates a little bit more than me, but either way, we're just like up there by ourselves at that point. Very scary, especially for someone like Zen. Could have put that on Mercy faster, because we see... Oh, got hooked. Takes us a while to move the heart. We actually didn't put the Harmony Orb on her at all. So we put the Discord Orb on Roadhog instead, rather than the Harmony Orb on Mercy. So, you know, that's like the line most Zenyatta players are like, right? Like, this is damage, 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 damage. And now we're going too far forward again, because we want the kill! Oh boy, do we want the kill! Oh fuck, we walked through Reinhardt's shield, and now we're getting tickled by the orb. Oh god, we died. Oh no. So, just been basically positioning too aggressively on Zen during this attacking round, pretty much. So, suddenly it's looking a lot like we might not win this game, right? It feels quite bad from our perspective at this point. We do have a few ultimates to use. We're about to have trance again. Winston's doing this. I'm always a big fan of that move, because I always like to imagine just Winston lounging on the top over the edge, holding the Tesla cannon over the edge with one arm, you know? That's what I always see in my mind's eye when Winston's pulling off that particular maneuver. So we're getting into a real bad spot with May right here, but we killed her. Reinhardt, drastic overreaction to the situation. Do we really need to use trance right here? How low was Ryan? It's like half health. See, in hindsight I can go, no, we could have been a little bit greedier, because I can see that now Roadhog dies extremely quickly. But no, that was probably the correct decision to do that. Because Ryan was like half health, near a wall, versus whole hog. Very scary. So, big barrier. Oh no, lava. Did we need to be this far up, really? See, we kind of like run up pretty far right now, and I know we're rushing to the point right now, but we still have 17 seconds. Like, there's no deathly urgent rush right now, and like, trance is running out by this point. So I don't want to go that far in. I like stop pretty, like, a lot sooner than this. Because I don't want to be at the front when trance ends, because then we're in this spot, right? This is all you gotta think about when you're using trance, is where am I gonna be when trance ends, pretty much, right? At this point, I just changed to Hammond, because Hammond's the fastest thing we can change to. Don't feel obligated to stay on your roll when you're picking faster heroes to get back to the objective. You just pick whatever's fastest that you can get to at that point. But you gotta think about where you're gonna be when trance ends, because everybody's looking at you when you're using trance, right? Everyone knows where Zenyatta is. So if you come out of trance right in front of the enemy team, they just fucking kill you. They just fucking go, oh look, it's the floating box man. Ting, 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 dead. So you want to start positioning, like moving back as trance is ending, rather than going forward. And I get you, we're rushing up to try and touch the point and all that, but we had so much time left. Trying to go in with the trance as well, I suppose, part of it, but like, trance is just so bad for going in with. It's nowhere near as good for going in as sound barrier is, so I still don't like it. Very dangerous, very scary. And a lot of playing Zenyatta is about minimizing risk to yourself, because you are oh so fragile. And I mean, all supports in general, it's about maximizing your survivability, right? If you type in how to survive as X and insert a support name there on YouTube, you'll find like 3 different video series just talking entirely about that. It's kind of a big deal. So, anyway, there you go. We talked about a few things today. Most overarching thing, I guess, positioning too aggressively, pretty much, on Zenyatta, because he is a soft boy who is very fragile. That's the same thing. A soft boy who is very immobile. There we go. That's the correct combination of words. That's what he is. Very scary to be aggro. So, thank you very much for watching. If you did, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord and ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them, or just shitpost with us. Start streaming on Twitch Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 7 p.m. Till 10 or 11 EST, depending on how things go, usually 11. And there's a link to the channel in the description below. And if you managed to make it all the way through the video and somehow still enjoyed it, please like the video and subscribe for more content of middling quality in the future. And I hope you found the video helpful.